Welcome in. We start tonight with a power struggle at the pump. The state Senate green-lighting the governor's plan to help prevent gas price spikes in a special legislative session. But some say the measure will drive prices even higher. Thanks for joining us here at 10 on this Friday. I'm Tony Lopez.
And I'm Marley Ginter. CBS 13's Hunter Sowers is getting answers tonight on what's driving this political divide, Hunter.
Yeah, people are certainly not on the same page when it comes to this one. It has been a contentious special session talking about the issue. It's a session that some lawmakers didn't even want to have to begin with until the Assembly met, which forced the Senate's hand. Democrats think the proposal is the only way to prevent those sharp price spikes. Republicans, however, believe there's a much easier way to bring those prices down.
Gassed up over gas prices.
I want to talk about who's getting gouged the most.
Republicans wanting to pump the brakes on the move to give state regulators more oversight.
There's no reason for a special session. There's no reason to get involved in this part. If you want to actually help Californians drop the gas price, take the taxes off, for Christ's sakes.
The proposal passed by the state Senate Friday gives energy regulators the ability to require a certain amount of fuel to be on hand during refinery maintenance periods in hopes of stopping those sudden spikes in prices during outages.
You found this information. Where do we go from here then?
It's a move we first told you about in August when R. Marley Ginter sat down with the California Energy Commission's first ever oil czar.
The initial work that we've done is to surface these issues.
1 year ago, we were paying almost $6 for a gallon of gas on average, while the rest of the country paid roughly $2.50 less.
There's still an unexplained markup, and that is the oil industry markup. We are still digging into the data to determine if that money is going to retail.
The oil czar signaling to us that more oversight on things like supply was the move lawmakers should take.
It's been incredibly disappointing. I think this is an example of putting politics over people.
Republicans aren't alone in their outrage over the proposal.
The biggest issue we have with this bill is that it's trying to oversimplify a really complex problem.
Julie Berge with the Western States Petroleum Association echoing calls from major companies like Chevron, saying the system as a whole is in need of an overhaul.
Let's talk about ports. Let's talk about pipelines. That's where we're feeling the strain of all of these decades of policy.
Now, Governor Newsom has tried passing oversight measures like this in the past, and they've always failed, most recently in 2022. Now, this specific bill, it still needs final approval from the state assembly before it will make its way to his desk for his signature. But a lot of people with a lot of opinions on this one.
Right. So many different moving parts and elements to this as well. It's not just a matter of price.
Exactly. And people are saying that needs to be taken into account when it comes to bringing them down.
Yeah, not an easy fix.
No.
All right.
Thanks, Hunter.
Hunter, thank you. So while California isn't seeing sky-high prices this year, we're still paying way more than the rest of the country, which is pretty much par for the course, right? According to AAA, the statewide average is $4.66 a gallon. Rest of the nation pays more than $1 less at $3.20 a gallon.